Hello. There we go. The mic is now on. Hello. Welcome to the Monday night stream, everybody. Hope we're all doing all right. Lovely to see you all. Oh, I haven't done. God, I thought I was super prepared today, but nope. Nope. I was just looking at the restream as well. Like, I'm still pink, so sorry guys if you're watching on Twitch. I apologize. I think this week I'll look into fixing that because it, looks a bit weird. Right. Just realised I haven't got access to the chat, guys, so give me 1 second. I'm just going to sort that out. Guys. How are we all doing today? Hey, Lee, how's it going? Yeah, it's funny, isn't it, that I don't remember the mic is not on. It's because, so when you're using OBS, it's supposed to be saying stuff like, oh yeah, you've got your mic muted, so it's okay. And I'm like, cool. That's fine. But then when I move to a different scene or whatever, I'm talking baseball now, but when you move to a different scene, it's supposed to be like a different setting, but instead it's just like, no, your mic's still off. And I'm like, well, the whole point, I mute on that one, and then confusing, but it doesn't matter, does it? Just put some blue lighting behind you and you'll have bisexual lighting for Pride Month. Well, yeah, very true. It is Pride Month. I could do that. Nearly there, guys. But we're all doing good, yeah? Just got to get... the only way I was able to see your chat, guys, is because I'm actually grabbing the chats off the various websites. So that's why I saw them just as I was getting the settings together. So once I pop that link in there we go. I can see you all on OBS. Hello, everybody. Hello, people on YouTube. Hello, people on Twitch. Lovely to see you all. At least I'm consistent. Exactly, Lee. Thank you. At least I'm consistent. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming. Really appreciate it. So today, I'm going to put this on the main screen. Today is going to be... Where's my frame gone? One day I'll get all this right. So the frame is missing. Because I've done this new thing, guys, where I have a frame on my... Let's try that again. There we go. I have my little beautiful inky frame that I've made. Because I'm trying to make it like, I've drawn the boxes. It's back. Anyway, so today, guys, it's going to be drawing in pencil and ink. Character suggestions from the chat. So, anyone got a character they want to see me draw today? Let's go ahead. While you're thinking about that, I'm going to get some music on. And then hopefully I don't break it. Because that's sometimes what happens. Right. Here we go. And now I'm going to try and put the music on. And it's not going to cack itself. We'll see. Doesn't always do that. Chandra from MTG. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's a good one, Andrew. And James from Pokemon. Oh, it was in Jesse and James. I was like, who's James? Yeah, I know who you mean. First thing that came to mind for me was Goose, the Flurkin from Captain Marvel. Oh, I see, yes. I was like, who the hell's Goose? Because, in the comics, you probably know this, Lee, but in the comics, the cat's called Chewie. And I don't know why they changed it. I don't know if it's for copyright reasons, but then I thought, that can't be right, because Disney owned Marvel. But that was Disney owned Marvel and Star Wars, so I didn't know why they did that. But they, yeah, in the comics, he's called Chewie. The cat is called Chewie. Why can't I find... There it is. There it is. Right. Let's try again. Let's see if that works now. Hey guys, are you there? Can you see? I unfortunately disappeared because, of course, like I said, I had a feeling it was going to do that. It just capped itself when I tried to put music on. OBS, man, just is so buggy. Like, I thought maybe it would get better once I had a better computer, but no, it's just that's just OBS. It's just how it is, unfortunately. So, please let me know, everyone, if you're back. I think, yeah. Okay, so that looks like that's working. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, always happens, man. It just, yeah. Just try and do some stuff and that happens. So I'm thinking I'm going to do Chandra from MTG, because that's a good one. Oh, hello, Alessandro. Nice to see you again. I'm doing okay. How are you? My software that I use for streaming keeps glitching out on me, but I'm doing okay. Thank you. I'm going to try and see if I can get the music. I'm going to try one more time. Well, the music is working now, is it, guys? Can you guys hear it? You should be hearing the music, so. And if not, I'm not going to keep trying because I don't want to break this whole thing. Old nerdy bastards, who we joined today? So I'm going to be drawing a character from Magic the Gathering. Thank you very much. Yeah. Awesome, amazing. I was just seeing what the other suggestions were. Sorry, bear with me. James from Pokemon was one of them, wasn't it? Chewie, but not Chewie from Captain Marvel. Goose. Yeah, I think it makes sense for it. Lee. Yeah, I think I can see what you mean. It makes sense for the Top Gun thing, but I thought it was just very odd that they changed it. But I didn't know if it was something to do with something else. Rare Candy Show. What have we got there? Oh, as in the Rare Candy Show. Possibly another time, bud. But yeah, or you know, we can always talk about doing a commission for it or something like that. Because this is what I sort of just do in pencil and ink and just like, you know, just drawing characters that people like to see and stuff. So we can talk in the future if you want me to do something for your banner or whatever. All good. The stream looks good. Thank you, Alessandro. It's because you're watching it on YouTube. If you watch it on Twitch, I'm the wrong color for some reason. Like everything's got like a. I know we keep saying it's got bisexual lighting to it, so I can't really keep saying wrong, but. But it's incorrect according to my OBS, put it that way. It doesn't make sense with the sayings. Anyway, let's do this then. So I'm going to look up Chandra from MTG. If you guys want to do the same, just so because you're like, what the hell is that? But I like doing some Magic the Gathering characters. I've even got Andrew's got a commission that I've got to do for him, and I will at some point. I feel like I always say that, and I'm really sorry, Andrew. You're such a patient person. Oh yes, the one with the fiery hair, and she's got like some other stuff going on. Yeah, the fire planeswalker. Yes, I know. Chandra, Torch of Defiance. I know who you mean. Right. Let's do one of these then. This is gonna be fun. Do some like fire drawings. Can you draw XLR8 from Ben 10? I had a feeling you were going to suggest the Ben 10 character there, the Rare Candy Show. That sounds good as well. I don't know which one that is, because Ben 10 was just a bit after my time. I know a bit about that, even though I love the concept of Ben 10. It's pretty cool. I would say it's probably the last good toy line for children. Do you know what I mean? Because like, I think we get to the point now where we see like a lot of, you know, Turtles gets rebooted, Transformers gets rebooted all the time and stuff like that. And now we just keep rehashing this stuff. And I understand why, because it works, right? So you keep going. And I feel Ben 10 was the last toy line where I think that was the last bit of like that sort of creativity. And I think that, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we see that keep getting rebooted. Although I think it has been rebooted once, hasn't it? Hey Joe, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm just rambling, but I will start drawing very soon. It's the Speedster alien from Ben 10 Classic. Okay. Oh, as in the character's called Later. Is that right? Or XL? No. Why XL? I don't get the reference. I don't know why he's got that name, but Sorry, guys. We will start very soon. I'm just having usual issues. Yeah. Oh, okay. This one. Oh, that's a really cool design as well. That's a really cool design. Yeah, I want to do that one as well. I think we'll do Chandra first, since Andrew is not based in the UK, so it's early in the morning for you, isn't it, Andrew? Is that right? They're based in the UK, so I don't know if that's they're based in the US. Sorry. So we'll do Chandra first, just for you, Andrew. Right. But Rare Candy, I think that might be my next one. Is there a theme today? I don't think there is. Well, I mean, I don't know. No, there probably. I don't think there is, Joe. I'm sorry, it wasn't on purpose. I know I like the idea of a theme, but like I think I like the suggestions too much to try and force a theme. It's a character from Ben 10 and a character from Magic the Gathering, and I'm just like, yeah, they're both great ideas, great choices. It's about 3:15 over there. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. So I'll try and see how quickly I can do Chandra. I'll see if I can try and do 3 today, guys, because if you've seen the schedule I posted on Instagram, I will be working on the comic more times this month than just during the drawing requests. Next week I'll be working on the comic, then the week after we'll go back to this, but then for 2 weeks in a row I'll be working on the comic. But the deadline for that comic is the end of June, so that's why I really need to be working on it. And I thought this way I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We can still do the stream and stuff, but I've got to work. So, you know, if you want to join me for that, that's what I'll be doing this month. But then after that, like I said, the deadline it'll be over. So for today, I will try and do 3 just so we can get our fill, you know. I'm not feeling these positions though. I might have to change the pose. I'm not feeling these. Try again. I'm not feeling this. I'm gonna try. I'll erase this one. We'll try again. I try not to do stopping and starting too much, guys, just because at the end of the day, you want to get these bash these out quite quickly. And it's not about necessarily getting perfection, it's just about these are just sketches, right? So I think you might have requested that before, Joe, but I'm up for doing a Spider-Gwen. Do you mean specifically what, with the mask on, or do you mean with the mask off? And do you mean Spider-Gwen from Spider-Verse, or do you mean the comic version? What do you mean? We'll see where the night takes us. There we go. I wanted a bit more of a dynamic pose. Just wasn't feeling it with the other ones. What's easier to draw, anime or objects? Anime or objects or people? Well, this is the thing. Like, I like drawing people. I think we all sort of do character-wise. Rare Candy. I think that's kind of like, you know, it depends on the object, to be honest. Like, I don't know about you or anybody else. I always talk about how much I quite dislike drawing cars. I'm not a huge fan of drawing cars. I'm also not a huge fan of drawing horses though. So most bipedal, like not bipedal, quadruped like animals. Because they're hard to draw. I might not even draw the pupils. I quite like this. So she's kind of like Human Torching out, you know? For the people that just joined, how are we all doing today? Oh, one thing before people, you know, because I know people will be dropping in and out, so I'll mention it a few times. But Wednesday, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, because on Wednesday I have my first YouTube video coming in. They're all edited. Not they're all edited, sorry. There's a bunch of videos that I've made that I want to put that up going to my YouTube channel. And it's all about like talking about like certain like books and things that influence me in my work. And I've done a few of them, but the first one is up on Wednesday. So if you fancy just having it on in the background, it's kind of going to be kind of like the streams, do you know what I mean? Where I don't expect people to just watch me. You can watch me if you want, but like just to have me on in the background, that's kind of what the YouTube videos are going to be like. So yeah, stick it on. I think the first one is about 30 minutes. Just, if you want me to have me on in the background, just talking about the first ever graphic novel I read, then please do. And have a camera set up, and you can like showing the book and its process and all this other stuff, all the insides of the book, and me just talking about and dissecting the book. I butchered that. I butchered what I was trying to say, but yes, hopefully that hasn't put any of you off. Go check it out if you can, if you fancy it. Red Candy, you're 8 away from 400 subs. That's impressive. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that. I'm about 123 subs. So if you know any of your subs want to come and watch some videos about like me talking about some like books or whatever, send them my way, please. Does she have gauntlets or does she have like little? She's got fingerless gloves, doesn't she? Damn, I've done these really big chunky fingers. Didn't realise. Little gauntlets, I mean, they're fingerless gloves, aren't they? That's fine. We can make this work. Trying to see if I can get there. Oh! Hey, Brad. How's it going, mate? You alright? Over on YouTube? No, Twitch. You're on Twitch, aren't you? How are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Just drawing a character from the world of MTG. Don't know if you play that game. I'm good, thanks. Not too sure of the game, but here for the good vibes and banging up. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you joining the show. Just cover the fingers in fire and you'll be good. Thank you, Andrew. That's a very good point. Well, I'm kind of covering it most of it, but like, you know, I want to have like the shape down and stuff. Hope you are well and look forward to the YouTube video. Oh, thank you, Brad. Yeah. Please give it a watch. I really appreciate it. It's something I want to try. I want to try them out. I've been, you know, it's just to. I have such a lot of cool stuff that I want to talk about and want to show and stuff. So it's just become like, it feels like a sort of natural thing to sort of start up a YouTube video. I just never really done it before. It's just not really a thing. Like obviously doing the streams and stuff, sure, but like, I mean, just doing something like that, I just don't really do that. And I watch a lot of YouTubers and stuff, and there's a channel that I used to watch, which sadly doesn't exist anymore. Or it is, you can still watch it, but it doesn't exist for. I won't go into why because it's quite bleak. But Cartoonist Kayfabe was a YouTube channel that I thoroughly enjoyed, and they're doing a. I'm trying to do a similar thing to them, except with a Ben sort of vibe instead. But so it's kind of along those lines, basically. If you know what Cartoonist Kayfabe is. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm hoping people like them. It, like I said earlier, it is just kind of doing this kind of thing. You know, not drawing, but like just me talking, and it's just having me on in the background kind of thing. Hope you are well, and look forward to the YouTube. Oh no, you've already read that one. I'll make a post about it, linking your recent video coming out. Sound like a plan. Thank you, Rare Candy. Really appreciate it. That'd be really helpful. Thank you. Every little helps. That's all I ask, is if people share it and stuff. And watch it, and if you enjoy it, cool. And if you don't ever want to watch it again, that's totally fine. That's all I ask. Might be a bit rough around the edges, but hopefully people who like Magic will get the idea. On the she's got that, the sleeve. She doesn't wear a sleeve there, but there's something. I think it might be a short sleeve on the other arm. Because crazy character designs, am I right, guys? Yeah, she's got a short sleeve on that arm. So we do fire. We'll go with that. I think that'll do. We'll go with that. Yeah, and then they shrink down the artwork to be smaller than a business card for the standard templating. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Andrew. And I can't. And then people like me, and there's some people that are like, oh yeah, draw this character from Magic the Gathering for me. And I'm like, oh, it's really hard. I'm only kidding. I appreciate the suggestions, and these are really cool. I like it when people suggest Magic the Gathering characters to me. Even though I don't know if they'll sell. What is my what are my thoughts about the Marvel set? It's very cold, I'll be honest with you. It's very cold of you to be honest, Andrew. I really went hard on the Spider-Man cards. I have you know, I actually collected them. I got most of them. There's some I don't have. But with the Marvel set, I just it feels like when they announced they were doing the Marvel stuff, it's kind of like, oh, okay, because obviously Spider-Man didn't do well then for them, so they've just gone like, we're just gonna go straight for the Marvel stuff. When really it'd been really cool to see, like, I don't know, like an X-Men set or something like that. What about yourself? Rare Candy, I like the SpongeBob set. I do too. I think the SpongeBob set's quite fun. I've got a friend who's got some of the SpongeBob cards. I think Universes Beyond is still quite a weird one for me. Like, I like aspects of Universes Beyond because I also got some of the Turtles cards as well. It's just that I don't know. I just like the Magic Universe, and I'd like to see them go back to that a bit more. Yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents about it, really. The Marvel, like I said, I went hard on the Spider-Man stuff just because I'm a big fan of Spider-Man, and the cards are pretty fun and stuff. And the way I see it is more like I'm not really summoning J. Jonah Jameson. Say, I've just got J. Jonah Jameson in a card game with a mechanic that I very much enjoy. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. I think you mean Fortnite. Thanks. Yeah, there was a friend of mine kept saying about like how it's the Funko Popification of stuff of a card game, and I said absolutely not. I take offense to that, to be honest. But I do agree with it being the Fortnite. It absolutely is Fortnite. I wouldn't say it's pop because it's just not like, I don't know. At least you've got different art styles and different like, I don't know. But it is getting to the point where it's just like, I'm going to use Optimus Prime and Donatello from the Turtles and that guy from Warhammer, and just like it's just getting a bit like, it is becoming like, it is like Fortnite. That's what it is. It's like a Fortnite type thing. Hey Harry, I'm drawing a character from Magic the Gathering, Chandra. That's who I'm drawing. How are you doing anyway, Harry? You alright? Andrew, like 5-color turtle. Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry, I missed you. Things. I think the Marvel set has been in the works for years. I think Broader Universe Beyond is going to be better than specific. Hopefully. I am. Don't get me wrong. I would love a Doctor Doom card, and I kind of want the ones with the Marvel art stuff. So there's a Doctor Doom card with the what is it like? Is it a conch? The thing he toots on. Can't remember. That's quite funny. But also, I'd like Jack Kirby cards. Summon me tokens of Spider-Man slams desk. Can't do. Well, it is very funny about J. Jonah Jameson, Joe. If you remember when we played before, JJ, he when he comes out, he gives a chosen creature menace, which is very funny. He gives a chosen creature menace, and every time that creature with menace attacks, I get a treasure. The player gets a treasure token, and I was like, I don't know, stuff like that I find very fun because someone sat down and thought that works for J. Jonah Jameson because he's profiting off a character that he's accusing of being a menace, and that's just such a cool idea. It's such a it's a really good story-based mechanic. It's very good. Yeah, and a lot of people did sort of hate on the Spider-Man set as well. But I made a very competent, at least I think it's competent, commander deck out of my Spider-Man cards. So, I don't think it's all that bad. Wait a second. So I'm missing comments. I apologize. Oh, sorry, Andrew, you did say something else. Like 5-color turtle tribal is not a thing in the MTG universe, but LOTR and FF fit for pretty well. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I've always like the Lord of the Rings stuff. I'm like, well, yeah. And when Dungeons and Dragons, they do the Dungeons and Dragons stuff, it's like, well, that makes sense because, you know, I'm surprised the D&D stuff took so long to actually happen in the first place, considering they're both owned by Hasbro as well. But yeah. But I'll be honest, I quite like my Turtles deck, Andrew. But again, like I said, it's not like, for me, it doesn't feel like it's Magic at that point. I'm just using the core mechanics of the game to have characters I like in it. But yeah, like I said, I'd like to see more Magic stuff coming out. It's a cool looking character, very recognizable. Joe, are you talking about this character? That I'm drawing. Harry, good thanks, mate. Just keeping busy. Off to Italy at the weekend. Oh, nice. Wait, are you doing anything nice? I have a feeling I know what you're doing, Harry. Andrew, honestly, I am just hoping that there is more MTG and MTG for 2027. Amen. Amen to that. That's what I want too. Also, they put Doctor Doom in the anchor pose and gave him background dancers. Have they? I haven't actually seen the main Doctor Doom art. Yeah, I've never played as Chandra. Sorry, I've never used the Planeswalker of Chandra. I think she's quite popular though. But that's why I had to look up who it was, because like Chandra, I recognise that name, and I was like, oh yes, this one. Just looking at some of the cards, Joe saying very red. It is, yeah. I was just looking at some of the cards myself, obviously for this. It's like, wow. I actually recently got some more Magic cards, mainly because of one of my, so spoilers for an upcoming YouTube video I've done. I did a video about my art book for Daniel Warren Johnson, The Art of Daniel Warren Johnson, which is a really good book if you like. Don't know if you guys may know, you might know who Daniel Warren Johnson is. Found really, really good comic book artist. He's so good. And I said, oh, you know what? I think this guy should do some Magic the Gathering cards, like a Secret Lair or something. Not realizing when I went through the book, because it was the first time I opened it as well, it was like an unboxing type thing. He's not only, yes, he has done Magic the Gathering cards. Not only that, he's done one that never got released. So there was artwork for the one that didn't get made. Really, really cool. So I checked and I found all of them for really, really cheap on Card Market, which I'm very happy with. So I just bought them all, to be honest. One I'm thinking of building a Commander deck based around. But apart from that, I haven't really bought any Magic cards. That's it, to be honest. I recently played the Gundam card game with my friend Theo. We went to a tournament at Athena Games in Norwich on Sunday, and that was really fun. The Gundam card game is fun. I'm a fan, and also a lot cheaper than Magic. Doesn't mean I'm suddenly going to be a convert. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to just play Gundam now. I just mean like, you know, in terms of an alternative that isn't bogged down by a lot of convoluted rules, it's a fun time. I've really enjoyed. I did really enjoy playing the Gundam card game. What are we saying? Red Candy. I'll be back in a bit. No worries, Red Candy. I'm not going anywhere until like 10:30, so it's all good. What did you say, Andrew? I did like Sneak as a mechanic in TMNT. I was hoping for a bit more of it for my mono Black Ninja deck, but it got spread across all 5 colors fairly evenly. I haven't played enough of my Turtles deck because I've got the Commander and the Commander that they released, and I was playing with it. Thing is, I feel like it's a bit OP, and then I actually played against just one person and it just got trashed. So when you're playing like multiplayer Commander, it's that game that can escalate quite quickly with that that. Oh, what are you saying, Joe? Any excuse? You must be talking about the Magic cards I bought. Yeah, like I said, I haven't bought any for a while. Like the Strixhaven stuff, I would love to get some, but I'm like, not right now. I don't really have the cash for it. But like I said, I bought some individual cards because I thought, you know what, I'll get some Daniel Warren Johnson cards because they're actually a lot cheaper than I expected. I thought they were going to be like, expensive, but nope. Quite cheap. Rip some packs on stream and draw one of the cards, then you could that's really cool. Actually, Andrew, that's a really good idea. I could do that. Open some packs and we can then do it. I mean, I already call them business expenses because as you may know, Andrew, and I'm sure other people know, I've actually made Magic the Gathering tokens, so it's kind of a business expense when I buy Magic cards. It's pretty good having this freelance gig because I both my comics and my Magic cards are technically, business expenses. So. Andrew, that's a really good idea. I might actually look into that. That's a really cool idea. Like, very random type thing. I need to get some more people who are into Magic on the stream then. Well, I mean, I've got quite a few. My brother-in-law is on the stream currently. You, of course, Andrew. Occasionally my friend Nikki's on here as well, but yeah. Sorry if my head keeps getting in the shot, guys. Yeah, there was loads of different costumes as well, so I think I've sort of done a mishmash of like a bunch of them. If we do that, and then I can just, I'll black this out. Looks a bit better. She kind of looked a bit flat down, like with the leg area looked a bit flat. So I think if I do this, it's because she's got a fabric that drapes over her knee here. So, and I just think it ends up making the drawing look a bit flat. So if I do something like this, then I can hopefully give off like a more like, oh, it's a thing wrapped around her waist kind of thing. Or does that look terrible? Oh, I've done it now. Whoopsie. Never mind. Sentient Tent. Hello, Sentient Tent. That does seem like a fun drawing prompt setup. Which one do you mean? What, the getting the magic cards and or getting a booster pack of magic cards? I think it's a great idea, and it's an excuse to buy more cards. So you know, maybe someday. I like that, but I think I need more Magic the Gathering players to join the stream if I'm going to do stuff like that, because it might be quite uninteresting for some people. But I do love it. I think it's a really good idea, Andrew. I just think, yeah, I think I need some more people that want to see that. You know, I mean, maybe, I mean, people might just want to see it anyway. Like some people might just not care because they just want to see me draw, and that's really sweet. But like, I'm also thinking it'd be really cool to just get some people who. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, guys. I'm looking up different Chandras. They've got so many costumes. I can't even. I'm just trying to work out what I can. Yeah, because there's some weird piping on one of them. Maybe I'll add a bit of piping. As long as you get the general idea of who it is, which I think you do, if you know Magic. Yeah, something like that. I wonder if I give her. I won't. I quite like the eyes not being, but if I do something like that, well, that works. That might work. Like that. Yeah, I quite enjoy that actually. I was unsure at first, but no, I quite dig it. Okay, let's get on with shading now. Let's get on with it because then we can move on to a different character. We can move on to the Ben 10 character whose name I've forgotten. Sorry, Rare Candy. I know I will do that character, but I've just forgotten their name. Whatever their name is, it's the speedster guy. I know we talked about not wanting a universe beyond, but that could be a way to diversify things. You also don't need that to be your bread and butter. No, sure, yeah, of course. I know, I like that, and I think. By the way, guys, if anyone else has got suggestions of things to do on the stream and stuff, please send them my way because, and I've already had some of you suggest things. So great, it's great because I want to make it so it's, like I said, entertaining for you as well as me. Just so it's like, you know, so I'm doing some cool stuff still, and you know, this is fun, and I like doing this sort of stuff. And like I said, it helps me with, you know, when I'm doing like stock for cons and stuff like that. But I haven't gotten any cons this year, so you know, not that I'm saying shouldn't suggest anything to me, but at the moment it's kind of like it's all up in the air, really. I haven't really done a single Comic-Con this year. I was at Debug Festival here in Norwich recently, but no Comic-Cons, unfortunately. Don't know if you're still there, Alessandro, but yeah, I haven't because I know, bless him, he was looking for me at MCM, and I wasn't there because I didn't get in. Like LS Santre? I'm not sure what that is. Accelerate. Oh, sorry, I'm being completely dumb. Accelerate, as in the character's name is Accelerate. Oh, That makes so much more sense. I was trying to work out what that actually meant. Thank you, it's very helpful. What a font of knowledge you are. Hey, Alice. Hey, Rare Candy. I was just saying, I'm just going on the shading on this so we can then focus on Accelerate next. I know the character's name now. Thanks to Andrew. They filled me in. Was that Rare Candy? I might be making a video of ranking everyone's art on a tier list. It's in progress. I can add the Accelerate art to it. Yeah, sure. When it's done. Oh, damn it. Nope, that's not where it's supposed to be shading. I have to just fix that. Oh, that's annoying. Didn't need to do that. There we go. It's a bit bad. That'll do the trick. Oh, nearly there. Keep missing bits in the costume. I think I need to move that eye there more, but it's fine. Not a lot else I can do about that, so if I do something like that. Messed up on the eye placement a little bit, but we learn. So, I think we're done with that one. So, just sign that. There you go, Andrew. Chandra. I may do some more, like I might tweak the eye or something later, but I think that's good enough for the stream, I would say. Although I forgot to do... The bubbles look more like that, don't they? Well, again, it depends on who's doing the art, I guess. It keeps, like I said, the costume keeps being different. Going to give it a bit of a heavier outline than the goggles. They look like they get a bit lost in the drawing, so I'll just thicken it out a bit. That'll do. Right, that's enough now. So, let's do accelerate. Some paper for that, and then I'm gonna have a swig of beer because it's 9 p.m. guys, beer time. You could also add texture to the legging using whiteout. That's a good idea. Some other time though. Some other time. Can't do it now. Killing it as per usual, Ben. Thank you, PS Prometheus. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining. Right. Accelerate. I need to look up what they like. Accelerate is kind of like, it's a really cool design. I like it. It's like a lizard. Oh, I see. So it's kind of like on like, it's like got feet and it's like, but it's on like all like little balls or something. Okay, got it. Right, so today, guys, I'm having a can of Levelhead. I'm not sponsored by Levelhead, but I mean, that'd be cool, but... Right. Now, you'll have to bear with me, because I don't know Ben 10. I asked you, PS Prometheus. Paul. Paul, right? Did I get you, Paul? I won't keep shouting your name if you're not Paul. Right, let's try... Ben 10 does a really good job of communicating character aspects without overcomplicating the design. The designs are great. Do I use Pinterest? I do use Pinterest. I knew it was you, PS Prometheus. Peter is an actor. You should go check out Peter. I don't know what you are on Instagram. You just... Oh, Peter. Peter? Paul. What is wrong with me? I literally said your name and then I called you Peter. I'm already drank too much beer, clearly, and I barely drank anything. Sorry, let me answer the question. I do use Pinterest. Rare Candy Show. I do use Pinterest occasionally. I'm currently using Google Images just because it's what's my computer right now, so I'm just looking up that. But yes, I do use Pinterest occasionally. So when it runs, oh, he does do a sort of like a. No. That was working, but it was I didn't give enough space. So if I try, not against the posing necessarily, but I felt like I didn't give myself any room to then. Because what I'm thinking is, if we got the body here, then what we need is the leg to do something like this. No, that doesn't work either. Let's do more Sonic the Hedgehog-y type thing, where it's like one leg out like this, so one leg. I want to go back to that now. I'm going to go back to this. Just look up some more images, guys. We'll get there eventually. Oh, Rare Candy, not necessarily. Look at me now, I'm struggling just to get the Let's try. I'm gonna rewind this one. This is quite tricky. By the way, guys, I'm just saying, if anybody's new to the stream, was just joined the stream. Wednesday, I have a brand new YouTube video out, and my first one, actually. I say brand new. It is brand new, but it's my first ever YouTube video. So please go over to my YouTube channel. I think I should mention that it's going to be about it's a video about the first ever graphic novel I read. And we put it under the camera and we take a look at it. Excuse me. So it's like a sort of show and tell type channel. Well, the channel will have other things soon, and obviously I've got my streams on here and stuff, but for now it's going to be like weekly videos of stuff that I like that influences my work. So close. So close. I'm trying to get it so, if I can get it so it hugs the... I know what to do. I know what to do. Bear with me, everybody. Bear with me. I know how we can do this. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking. Just still feeling it out, guys. Still feeling it out. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. I do, Rare Candy. Hey, Raph, how's it all going? I'm trying to draw a character from Ben 10, but Ben 10 was not a thing I really watched, so it's difficult. But I do really appreciate the Ben 10 designs. They're really cool. But I don't know if I'm really cocking this one up, but. Will. Do I find drawing hands difficult? No, not really. I like drawing hands. I'm pretty good with. It's I've run out of space. That's why I can't really. No, hands. I really do. I like drawing. I'm gutted that I don't get to draw the hands because he's got these cool claws, doesn't he? And I can't fit him in unless I have. No, I don't want to mess up the body. No, we've got the body. I don't want to be spending all this time doing it. So let's not. Thank you, Raph. Do you know the character I'm drawing? Accelerate is the character. I've just got to try and find a face. I just want to. There's like different ones. Which is the face? Okay, so it's kind of like. Obviously, I'll take a bit of artistic liberties here and there. We try that and then. kind of giving him a bit Spider-Man-y kind of eyes. Obviously, I'll change it slightly. Like that, and it's got. That. Do you approve of that? Rare Candy? Something along that line? That'll probably explain the multiple face options. Classic Alien Force and Omniverse. Oh, Paul, you're probably about that age, right? Were you a Ben 10 fan? Yeah, Ben 10 was a bit after my time, so... Just trying to work it all out. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Alright. That's why. You did mask shape wrong. It's supposed to be like a X. Dude, there's like different versions. Hang on. Like an X. Mask shape wrong like an X. I don't know what you're talking about, I'm afraid. There isn't really like... Obviously, like I said, we'll be taking some artistic liberties today, guys. But I obviously want to get it quite right, if I can. Look at OG Classic. Okay, if I type in Classic, I wonder if that will come up. Sorry, buddy, I'm flying a bit blind here, because obviously, like I said, I'm not really... So... He doesn't have a face, he's just got a little light up thing. Is that what you're talking about? Like is that the one you're talking about, Rare Candy? Like it's completely just, it's just a, like a visor that's the shape of an X. Is that the one you're talking about? Thank you, Harry. I rate this drawing Ben out of 10. It's very, very, very good. Send you on Discord. Okay, I'll have a look. So I think that's what I'm looking at right now. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you're talking about that. That's fine. We can fix that. We can change that. It's not a problem. Thank you for that, though. So now I know there's the... We do that, whoops, and I'll get my head out of the way. And then we do this with the costume. Whoops. There's going to be a lot of black on here, so I'm going to have to change out my ink probably. That's okay. So let's change the mask. I'll get rid of the face. It's a shame. I really like that. I like that face. Enjoy, guys. It's gone. Right. So we'll try and make it so it's more like the face. So it's like this, isn't it? So. Obviously, like I said, I'm going to take some artistic liberties, but it's like this, isn't it? And then we don't have the little pointy chin. We don't have that anymore. So let's get rid of the pointy chin. Okay, Rare Candy. How about that? That's what you mean, right? Classic won't have green eyes and will be black and white, blue if I'm not mistaken. All right, Paul, I know now. I've done it right, okay? Leave me alone. So I don't have a channel, no, on Discord, Andrew. I am on Discord though. So I've you know, I used to use it for work, you see. But yeah, if you want me on Discord, it's not Ben Allen Inks. So that's why it's a bit confusing why I don't talk about it enough. But it's Benicillin. So spell like that. There you go, everybody. If anyone wants to find me on Discord, this is it. Benicillin, spelled Benicillin. There you go, guys. Fire. Thank you, Rare Candy. We'll move on to the inking and shading stage then. So I think looking at the classic outfit, I think we're done. And then we can just do all the we can do some shading. His no, that's not bad. That's okay. Yeah, we do that. I'll make these a little bit longer because I want to. There we go. That looks a bit better. And we'll add some speed lines and stuff. But I think, I'm sorry, Ben. Forgive me. Oh, you're forgiven. You're forgiven, Paul. You're here right now, and I might switch out the cartridge anyway because I don't think. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna put that there. The Omnimatrix symbol's just under the head, but you can see because it's this sort of thing going on. So I kind of got it so it's like there. It's just, you can see it's just underneath here. But once I ink it in, you'll see it clearly. But it's underneath the head, so it's not quite as you know, because it's on his chest, isn't it? So one of the images I'm looking at, he's got a pointy chin. Rare Candy. Should he have a pointed chin, or are you happy with that chin? And then we can move on. I'm just going to get an ink cartridge for this because this is it just ain't gonna do. We need more black ink. There we go. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, we'll move on then. We're going to do this now. Thank you for all joining me tonight, guys. I appreciate it because you could do anything else with your Monday, and I really appreciate the fact that you decided to hang out with me tonight. So thank you. I think the round chin is from the follow-up series that takes place a bit in the future from the original. Oh, okay, Andrew. Yeah. Like I said, Ben 10 is a complete blind spot for me. Like I said, I really think the monster designs are really cool, though. Like I said earlier, it's probably one of the last really good original toy lines, I feel. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, by the way, please give the video a like. Really appreciate it. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do on Twitch, but do whatever you're supposed to do on that. I just know there's likes and follows and stuff like that, so do all that good stuff for me, please. Thank you. And if you don't, I'll come find you. No, I'm just kidding. Just, yeah, it really helps me out. I feel the head should be a bit longer. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's a bit better. Great suggestions so far, guys. We appreciate them. Like I said, even though I don't know much about Ben 10, I appreciate this. I appreciate the suggestion of Ben 10 because I just think there's such really cool like aliens from that show and toy line. Side note, you're going to try and be at MCM in October? Absolutely, Paul. Honestly, if I can get into MCM, I'll be there all the time. I drop everything, but like, yeah, in May I didn't get in. I just didn't get in. They didn't want me. They didn't want me, guys. What's that? What's that, Raph? Sorry? He's had so many versions, lol. It's a holiday here in Ireland. I had literally nothing else to do. Well, I still appreciate you coming anyway, Raph. Thank you so much. What's the holiday over in Ireland at the moment? What is it? Do you know what it is? You say it's a holiday, but like. Always look put for your stuff. I know, Paul. I appreciate you and everybody else. I get people like everybody else who wants to come to my stall. I really do. It's a real shame. I've had some people actually ask me, like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, I have to break it to them. Like, I'm not there. I'm not there. I've applied for MCM Birmingham, but I don't think I got in, to be honest, because I've seen there's people already posting that they got in and stuff, and I haven't got an email, so I don't think I got in. But hey ho, that's it, isn't it? So it's just unlikely that I'm doing any Comic Cons this year, which is a real shame because I obviously I love doing them. Yeah. Oh, if I'm at any, trust me, you'll know because I will let everybody know. I will let everybody know. Heard Artist Alley got smaller too, devastated. That's probably why then, because but my friend Hugh got in. I don't know if you may have come across him when you were in the Artist Alley. Hugh, he does he's called Wizard Walrus Press. He does D&D miniatures and stuff. So if you don't know, if you don't follow him, go follow him. But yeah, he got in this year. But he's the only artist I knew. Oh no, that's not true. My friend Asa Wheatley also got in. And they publish comics and stuff. But they're the only two people I know that got in. They're the only two people I know. Everybody else I know I would have thought would be a shoo-in, just did not get in. It was such a weird vibe to the choices this year. And I really wanted to go this time because there were people like Kevin Eastman was there, and so with the co-creator of the Turtles and stuff. And I'm just, oh man, I wanted to do that. And David Hayter was there as well. Solid Snake was there. And I mean, I'd already been to the Birmingham one, which he was at, and I got him to sign my copy of Metal Gear Solid. And I drew a print of Metal Gear Solid 1, and apparently people were getting that signed, which is really cool. Whenever you make your triumphant return, we'll be there. Thank you, Paul. Bless you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. No, I really like doing cons. This is just a really nice vibe because everyone's just really happy, and yeah, it's not like I make a lot of money really anymore, because if I'm staying at a hotel and stuff, it I barely, I do make money. It's just not a lot for a whole weekend. You know what I mean? When you then taking travels and you take in hotel and stuff like that, but the general vibe of doing it is great. And also with social media being the way it is, where it's just like an utter mess now, to promote any of your work or anything is just like nigh on impossible. So doing a convention is great because you get to, you get to go, hey, look at my work and stuff, and people like get, notice you and they see you, and it's like, it's a really nice vibe. Definitely think it's one of the things that's been missing for me this year currently. But hey, there's only so much you can do. If no one's letting me in, then I can't do anything. That's just it. It sucks, but that's just how it is. That's sad to hear, man. I've heard a few times now it's become a marketing opportunity more than a fun time for the artists. It's hard. Hey, Draw Good Easy. Bro, you drawing Ben 10, great TV show. I remember watching it as a kid. Yeah, I am. I'm drawing Accelerate. I'll be honest with you, bud. I don't know who this character is. I'm drawing it because of a request. I think Ben 10 is awesome. Please don't get me wrong. But I did not grow up with it. It came out just after my time. Just after. Like, I remember seeing like adverts for it on Cartoon Network. But I was like, what the hell is this? I mean, it was definitely not of. It was just after my time, but I know there's plenty of people that watch my streams and fans of mine that do actually know Ben 10. And this is a great commission, a great request even. So thank you, Rare Candy. Very good. it look like? Oh, I see. It's kind of like... It's like that. Messed up there. Oh man, messed that up. It's okay. It's all right. Weird, I don't know why that happened, but that'll do. Right, shading time. Yeah, shading time. Let's go on to the shading. Oh, got to bounce for the evening. Thanks as always for the chill stream. Andrew, I'm sorry if I missed you. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Legend. Right. Rare Candy, how are you? Oh, thank you, Rare Candy. That's very kind of you. A lot of practice. A lot of practice. I have a request. Can you draw Zenitsu? Oh, you're an artist too. I thought you might be Draw Good Easy. It's a good name for an artist. Zenitsu. I think I need to just look up who that is. So bear with. Because we've got one more in us. I think we've got, if I can get this one done pretty quickly, I want to do a third because next week, guys, I'm not doing requested characters. I'm working on my comic next week, so feel free to join me for that, but it won't be that. And then the week after, we'll go back to doing stuff like this. It's just I've got a deadline. Rare Candy, you are an artist. Please do not call yourself. If you're drawing, you're an artist. Zenitsu. Let's have a look. Maybe I do know who that is. What's Zenitsu? Kimetsu no Yaiba. What is that? Demon Slayer. It's Demon Slayer, isn't it? Yeah, I can give that a go. I can give that a go. We can try that. I know Joe, if he's still there, he did request the final character of Spider-Gwen. So if Joe is still there, then I will have to honour what he said. But if not, Draw Good Easy, we could probably do that. And if not, come back in 2 weeks and I'll do it for you. You just gotta say. But yeah, Draw Good Easy. Subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Then you'll get notifications about when I'm doing the live streams. I do them every Monday, so that's what I do. I'm also doing. Again, I'll remind people. My first YouTube video is coming out on Wednesday, so if you're liking the vibe of this, come check out the video on Wednesday, and I'm planning to release them every week, every Wednesday, as long as I can get them out in time. But yeah, so there'll be some YouTube videos. Finally done it. I'm a YouTube boy now. Thank you, Draw Good Easy. Yeah, yeah. Everyone sub to Draw Good Easy if you can. And Rare Candy while you're at it. And me. If possible, me. Oh, we got there eventually. It was a struggle initially trying to get the pose right, but I think we've got there. So if we do that, and then I'm going to add some speed lines. Oh, David, you've got like a two... Okay, yeah, sure, I get you. think that'll do. There we go. I'll get that one signed. There we go, Rare Candy. One accelerator. Just thickening this outline because it's supposed to be right in the foreground, you see. That's a bit better. I'm 8 away from 400. Yeah, go subscribe to Rare Candy, guys. A little bit away from 400. Wow, you're really good, man. I usually just quickly ink it in a normal pen. Oh, do you? With a normal pen? Nice. Oh, and thank you for the compliments. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I use a Pentel brush pen. Highly recommend that if you get the chance. You can get them from like most places, even just on Amazon. But obviously, go to your local art shop. Support your local art shop. But if you can't, go to Amazon. I get it, but. Yeah, you can get them on Amazon, but you can also get them from like... I got this one. That's from Norwich Art Supplies, here where I live, so... Cool, right. Let's move on then. These two. Got those two so far. We could, like, I'll see if I can do... Oh, it's quite close to 10 o'clock now. Oh, thanks, Raf. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I think I've still got quite a lot to learn when it comes to the brush pen, but I do try. I see what some people can do, and it's just like magic, you know. Right. Not to be really lazy. But hang on. Who suggested that? It was Draw Good Easy. Draw Good Easy. Are you cool if I do Zenitsu another time? If you join the stream next time, is that okay? Just because I'm thinking, what I want to do is be done by 10:30. So if anyone wants to give me something a bit more simple to draw, that would be great. But Zenitsu, I don't really know the character that well, and I want to do it justice for you, bud. So just, do you mind if we do that? Insanity Realms, nice to see work with ink. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah. If you do like that, subscribe or give me a follow wherever. Oh, you're on Twitch, aren't you? Give me a follow. Give me a follow. And I do this every Monday. Well. Not this specifically, but like every Monday I'm drawing on stream, either working on a project or I'm just doing this for people. People request a character in the chat and I might draw it. You beat me to it! Of course you did! Boom, boom, boom! You know what you're doing. Thank you. Thank you, Insanity Realms. Really appreciate it. Thank you. What's easy? What do you know? I mean, I could draw Sonic. No, that's my go-to. Guys, suggest a character, right? I think it's because certain anime characters are always quite complicated to me. I feel there's like, how about Spider-Man Noir? More black ink, but I can do Spider-Man Noir. It's all my black ink. It's my black ink, guys. Spider-Gwen was what Joe recommended, but Spider-Man Noir I haven't drawn in a while. Well, Spider Noir I haven't drawn. I don't think I've ever drawn Spider Noir. Rathman wants Sonic. Harry, you like Sonic? Let's just draw Sonic. Let's end the day with another Sonic. Let's end an evening with another Sonic. Raph wants a Sonic. I don't see Raph often, so I must be. Raph. It's also because I can kind of just draw Sonic with like, you know, like like almost with my eyes closed. It's quite easy. He says, I think I've already effed it up. Sonic is a fan favorite plus he's fast. Very true. Very true, Harry. That's very good. Never drawn just Sonic standing before. Usually I'm drawing him running or something like that. Let me do a little standy one today. Right, I'll quickly ink it. This is what I mean. It doesn't take me long to draw a Sonic. Well, it's quite an easy looking Sonic though. Like I haven't really usually I'm doing a crazy pose or something. But I was like, you know what? I fancy just doing a classic posy Sonic. There you go. Look, he's doing his little. Well, I've got his. You know, he's like, yeah. Okay. He's giving a thumbs up as well. He's like, yeah. Right. So let's ink this bad boy. Oh God! Drop the lid. Sonic was my go-to when I was a kid as well. Do I like the Sonic movies? Yeah, I thought that they are very, very good, and they have no right to be as good as they are. I was quite surprised when I went and saw I seen the first one, and then the second one just blew me away. I can't believe how good that is, and even the third one's really good as well. I think the second one's my favourite though. You like Shadow? Yeah, I think I do quite like Shadow as well. Shadow is just a bit off. Well, basically, so my Sonic fandom, right? I think the Sonic I'm into ranges from Sonic the Hedgehog, like the original Sonic the Hedgehog, all the way up to Sonic Adventure 2. No, Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes was my last sort of Sonic game, and then it's just all, I don't know what's going on now. We Harry was in the chat. Harry and I went to see the Sonic Symphony concert thing that happened 2 years ago now. Was it, Harry? A while ago, and we saw it, and it kind of shocked because I don't think we expected. There's a lot of stuff we don't know about Sonic anyway. Put it that way. Like, I didn't even know Shadow had a gun, which I know is kind of obvious now. I had no idea he had a gun. And then we saw it happening, and he was shooting some people with an assault rifle, and I was like, "Why? What?" And then the Sonic 3 trailer came out, and he had a gun in it as well. So, yeah, but I had no idea. I didn't know Shadow had a gun, and now it's because I never played the Shadow game. And then I see on the cover of the Shadow game, he's got a gun. I didn't know. I just somehow that slipped past me. I didn't know that. Rare Candy Show. I enjoyed the first two. Not seen the others yet. I actually watched the first Mario movie with Ben, which again was fine, but nothing special. Was the sequel any good? Yeah, I wasn't I mean, I think Harry's being generous. I thought the Mario movie kind of was rubbish. I really but it wasn't for me. Like, I think I realized that it was clearly for, like, I don't know, like, if I was a child, right? If I was a child, I'd have absolutely loved that film. I think that's the thing, but, like, as an adult, I'm like, nah. I wasn't super keen on the Mario movie. Oh yeah, Harry's like, did not expect. Well, this is what I mean. We didn't expect the heavy metal thing because we just, you know. Because, you know, when Shadow was in games that I played, he didn't have a gun. Not that I'm not against him having a gun. I actually don't think that weirdly enough, I don't have a problem with that. It was just more like I didn't expect it. How well can I draw an apple? I tell you what, before I end the show and then the stream, I could draw you an apple. I think I can draw an apple, right? I don't know. But what, from memory? Do you mean? Do you mean, Rare Candy? Why'd you ask? Thought I messed that up. In fact, I was just going to say, guys, again, I'm going to mention it. On Wednesday, I have my first ever YouTube video coming out. So please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel on YouTube, please do. I would really appreciate it. And then come back Wednesday from 9 a.m. and there'll be a YouTube video there. But the week after, so not this video, but next week, I have another video coming out, because the plan is to have them come out weekly for as long as I can do it. And that video is about the first Sonic the Comic that I've ever read, that I ever got. Which I probably said what it is, so I'm going to say it again. It's issue 72. So if you want to hear me talk about issue 72, which is probably the comic that, you know, got me into the medium in the first place, then you should subscribe to my channel and check it out when it's out next week. Oh, Harry, trust me, it will not be the last time I talk about Sonic the Comic on the channel. I just, need to get some videos ready. But yeah, in the meantime, there'll be a video about issue 72. Nearly there, guys. I feel like they make Shadow a bit too rough in the movies. It's Keanu Reeves, isn't it? That's what it is. On behalf of Ben, I have a Discord if you want to join. I post my drawings daily and daily streams too. Rare Candy. Yeah, go check out Rare Candy's Discord. Right, I'm gonna try and do this, and then we can. Okay. Let's use. 2. Let's get shading. Oh, that's no. Oh, that's a big brush. No, 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 no. Not that one. I want something very thin. Shading. 8. Sorry, guys. Bear with. That's too thin. Where's all the just the not stupidly thin ones gone? That's really weird. That's 03. What have I done with? Where are my pens? Are they all in there? Excuse me a second, guys. 1 moment. Un momento. Yeah, they're all in here. They don't go in here, Ben. So, oh, Lee. Oh, it's so cool that he was still here. Yeah, that's okay, Lee. Mate, thank you for joining me tonight. Really appreciate you being here. You could have done anything else with your Monday night. You decided to be here. Sorry, man. I would have drawn... Goose. I'm really sorry. I thought you had gone. Lee, thanks for joining me. Really appreciate you. Like I said, I'm not going to be much longer either, everybody. It was a rapid Sonic. That was indeed a very quick Sonic, pun intended. Yep. That is the vibe I go for. I know I can draw a mean Sonic. So one of the things I'm pretty confident about is I could draw a Sonic quite quickly. Because like during high school, or school in general, but especially high school. Yeah, I was that kid in high school. I was just drawing Sonic all the time. Yes, I was that kid. That, guys? What are you saying? Sorry, I've missed a lot of comments. I apologize, everybody. Check out Draw Good Easy channel on Saturday to see my first live stream. Also subscribe to the channel. Yes, do all that. Do all of that. Thank you, Draw Good Easy, for joining me. Dr. Doof? Oh, Dr. Doof from Phineas and Ferb. Again, another show that came out just after I was, you know, it was just a bit after my time. But I have seen some clips of it. It's quite funny, actually. Okay. Maybe in the future. Oh, Harry, yeah. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, I could colour this. Not tonight. Tonight, we're calling it, but yeah. But yeah, it's a good shout. I was thinking that myself. I could colour it. Give me an excuse to get the colour pens out again. I haven't done that in a while. But yeah, I think we're calling it there. I think that one's done. I need to, you know, need to do a little bit of shading on it. So there you go. Another Sonic the Hedgehog. My go-to. Joe, you are there. Joe, I would have done Spider-Gwen. I thought you'd gone. It's fine. Save it for the later base. We'll, you know. Thanks everybody for joining me tonight. You were in and out. Okay, yeah, it's all okay. Thank you, Joe. Guys, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate each and every one of you for joining me. Here's what we got. We got all these guys. That's what we did, and a quick Sonic, because that's my go-to, and I can sort of like bash it out quite quickly. So then we got three drawings, because as next week I'll be working on the short comic that I'm working on for a horror anthology. So if you fancy watching me work on some pages, then come join me on Monday, and we'll be doing this again. So get your requests ready. We'll be doing this again next, not next Monday, but the Monday after. If you want to look at my schedule, it's on my socials, so it's on my TikTok and my Instagram. And I need to put it on. I haven't put it on YouTube yet, but there's no way of doing it on Twitch. So, well, there is. I can make it schedule. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, next week I'm drawing the comic. So none of this. But the week after, we'll get back to this. And on Wednesday, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, because on Wednesday I have my very first YouTube video coming out. which is all about me talking about the first ever graphic novel I ever read when I was a wee boy. And we'll put that under the camera and take a look at that. So, is there anything else I need to mention? I don't think there is. Guys, thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you next week, I guess. Ta-ra.